find out what's going on. Man, stay out my game room.
They wanna know how I move so swiftly. They wanna know how I move so quickly. They wanna know how I move so swiftly. They wanna know how I move so quick. I tell them stay out my game room. 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 Stay out my game room.
Why they talking about me like I don't know? Why they whispering about me like I don't hear them? It ain't no closed walls. All these talk. You never mention what you can do unless you back that up. Pump faking what you gon' do. I'm just laughing it up. You talk about you got more paper. Wait till I add that up. See, I don't think you get it, homie. This ain't what I'm about. Nosy niggas get punched. Ran up in the mouth. I'm a deadly soldier from down south. Dreads long with golden mouth. Toting that pistol, aka Mister. I keep it G like fumes in the room. I'ma tell you one time, stay out my game room.
They wanna know how I move so swiftly. They wanna know how I move so quickly. They wanna know how I move so swiftly. They wanna know how I move so quick. I tell them stay out my game room. 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 Stay out my game room.
Why you trying to figure out if I signed on that dot? Why you trying to figure out how much money I got? You must be robbing me. You ain't taking care of me, and I don't know you. So mind your business, dude. Why that girl talking about me? Who in her head? It sure when you. So you can hate all you want to us, whatever, boo. You better listen to that mixtape. You got me twisted, boo. See, I don't think you get it. Man, this just what it do. I don't drink Mountain Dew. I just do what I do. Why you trying to figure out this Eddie Records mine? You better mind your business. Heed the signs.
They wanna know how I move so swiftly. They wanna know how I move so quickly. They wanna know how I move so swiftly. They wanna know how I move so quick. I tell them stay out my game room. 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 Stay out my game room.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. This is Who They Want Entertainment LLC presents It's Real in the Field, hosted by Blizz, homie. And as y'all know, this is the pre-show with DJBIGDAWG. Till I host the ride, sit back and enjoy the ride.
homie. Look me in my eye, pain. 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 Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Head held high, there's nothing to shame. Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Head held high, it's nothing to shame.
There's a lot going on outside of like I'm Spanish. Even though I pray, things still get damaged. September 21st, on the way to the cash. In traffic waiting, seconds later, hear a loud crash. My neck jerked left, side went numb. Only feelings that I had was my right side of tongue. I crack a smile, even though it's a half. Tramadol and Percocet keep me with a laugh. One attempt, you gon' limp when that 45 blast. I be on the paper chase like it be my last. I aim for the future, but end up in the past. I try to stay positive, but the memory flash. This pain is mental, yeah. Let me turn up the tempo, yeah. Speak my mind on this instrumental, yeah. Man, I wish it wasn't simple. Woo.
Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Head held high, there's nothing to shame. Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Head held high, it's nothing to shame.
I know some white girls who give good head, and the sad thing is everybody know it. Grey Goose, 2 Ice Cube with few punch, the only way I pour it. 2 Baby 9 with full clips, I'm ready for war and they don't know it. I'm in your city with the added game, when you act stupid, that's when you would know it. 3 custom chains, 15K bracelet, I will stunt when it's time for it. Lying to me, playing the fence, that's what I don't have time for. Lying to me, playing the fence, that's what I don't have time for. Lying to me, playing the fence, that's what I don't have time for. You rocking with me or against me, just that simple, either or. You rocking with me or against me, just that simple, either or. You rocking with me or against me, just that simple, either or. If you my fam, you certified, I'm rocking with you, no either or. This pain is mental, yeah. Let me turn up the tempo, yeah. Speak my mind on this instrumental, yeah. Man, I wish it wasn't simple. Woo.
Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Head held high, it's nothing to shame. Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye, can you feel the pain? Head held high, it's nothing to shame.
Just chilling in the studio to Blizz D get to. Y'all already know. Enjoy some music by yours truly, Blizz D. Added Records in the building. DJ BIGDAWG. Who They Want Entertainment. Y'all already know what it is.
Got no time for madness, nonsense for the madness. I'm the type who don't, will find a way to grab it. Why you trying to compare the beast to the symptoms of a savage? Think twice before you do. You want to see my capabilities of madness. Central Florida upcoming artist of the year, I want it. My pedigree is winning. I said this since the beginning. You use my name for mention. Say I ain't got no pension. Why you feeling sour? Your name wasn't even mentioned. I'm a locomotive, train power, 5 horse in the engine. Copyrighted, registration, time to run this business. Grinding never stop, solid like them blocks. You say you have the key, I own the lock. Tamper with the lock, don't be dumbfounded when you see that all blacks around you like the cops. Black hood with the black flag with the attic on it, with the attic on it. Black flag with the attic on it, with the attic on it, with the attic on it. Doing all that talking as if you know me. Now you got me twisted, you gon' have to show me. Doing all that talking as if you know me. Now you got me twisted, you gon' have to show me. Cause I stay on go, 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 cause I stay on go. Rumor this, rumor that, come here from the snake mouth. Wanna be barbaric, but don't wanna put the swords out. Resume told badass, I wanna meet who you talk about. Check me, get checkmate. Black hearse, you ride out. Certified, I'm bumping. Best believe when I ride out. Certified is more than words, way more than I talk about. These goals is 100 real. These not no bull eye. Knowing what I do, certified for the truth. If you not part of the fam, I cannot commit to. Heavy on my grind, I stay up in that loop. Niggas screaming gangsta, 100 miles from that loop. Treat them like hunting season, bait them, then shoot. My girl make the play, then shoot me the alley hoop. These niggas ice cream, I'm digging big scoops. My girl make the play, then shoot me the alley hoop. These niggas ice cream, I'm digging big scoops. Doing all that talking as if you know me. Now you got me twisted, you gon' have to show me. Doing all that talking as if you know me. Now you got me twisted, you gon' have to show me. Cause I stay on go, 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 cause I stay on go.
Just got word from the boss, they'll be here shortly.
Check, 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 check. Blizz, homie. CD, baby, they be cutting checks. iTunes, they be cutting checks. Amazon, they be cutting checks. They be cutting checks. They be cutting checks. CD, baby, they be cutting checks. iTunes, they be cutting checks. Hot fuck with yah, gonna rap checks, be chasing checks. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. If you got no money, let me hear you say check, check. Shout out to my distribution. Got me heard all the way in Houston. Introduced me to some books of people. Taught me how to make money legal. It's a different than making money, than using money to make money. Name brand like 300. I run a custom brand, mine 300. No matter what business field, always keep it 100. Selling my music online, digital, online, 99 cent homie, worldwide, online. You don't need to see me, just log in online. Hard copies, they were sold. Put them out in plenty stores. Heavy on my grind. Ancestors say that I broke the mold. That's the kind of where I be. Quincy, Florida, you can find me. My brand is something known like people like the Dollar Tree. Music single for 99. People think they sold in the Dollar Tree. Big shout out to my supporters, for the ones who supported me. Road to success, passing the ones who doubted me. Road to success, passing the ones who doubted me. CD, baby, they be cutting checks.
iTunes, they be cutting checks. Amazon, they be cutting checks. They be cutting checks. They be cutting checks. CD baby, they be cutting checks. iTunes, they be cutting checks. I fuck with yacht, cause the bad chicks be chasing check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. If you buy your money, let me hear you say check, check. If you buy your money, let me hear you say check, check. If you buy your money, let me hear you say check, check. If you buy your money, let me hear you say check, check. If you buy your money, let me hear you say check, check. My side chick stop talking to me cause certain stuff I won't tell. If you ain't true fam, I don't owe you nothing. Sorry, oh well. My distribution, make sure I keep checks in the mail. Check. Joko keep me motivated, I feel like I can't fail. Undot just had surgery, I pray that she get well. My homegirl paid 3 stacks for her boyfriend Bell. Niggas swear they ballin', but can't even think Bell. You can tell I'm ballin', promotion don't pay for itself. Niggas swear they fast paced, but moving like snails. Before you become a boss, need to learn from royalties, don't collect, they sell. They don't. Got my own studio plus plaques on the shelf. When it comes to getting a check, homie, I'm a shelf. CD baby, they be cutting checks. iTunes, they be cutting checks. Amazon, they be cutting checks. They be cutting checks. They be cutting checks. CD baby, they be cutting checks. iTunes, they be cutting checks. I fuck with yacht, cause the rap chicks be chasing checks. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. If you buy your money, let me hear you say check, check. Certified. 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 Go, go, go. I'm certified in these streets, certified by what I say. Certified up in these streets, certified by what I say. Certified up in these streets, certified by what I say. Business is legit, all status every day. I'm certified up in the streets, mean I mean what I say. I ain't never said nothing unless I pay the way. Trust me, dog, believe me, dog. Moving forward, no need for pause. Homie, this a major way. It's real in the field every day. Why would you talk and why would you say? True enough, why would you speak? If you ain't part of the fam, homie, then I play for keeps. I play for keeps. I play for keeps. Oh man, I play for keeps. If you ain't part of the fam, homie, then I play for keeps. I'm certified in these streets, certified by what I say. I'm certified up in these streets, certified by what I say. I'm certified up in these streets, certified by what I say. Business is legit, ball status every day. Certified, certified, certified,
Who they want?
certified. No, they lied. No, they lied. No, they lied. No, they lied. You say you certified. Well, I call you lie. You was asked a question, gave back a reply. All the details, the scene and location. I thought you was real until you testified. I'm certified in these streets, certified by what I say. I'm certified up in these by what I say. I'm certified up in these streets.
Yeah, man.
What I say, business is legit, all status legit. Blizz, homie. Look me in my eye. Pain. 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 Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Head held high. There's nothing to shame. Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Head held high. There's nothing to shame.
There's a lot going on outside of like I'm Spanish. Even though I pray, things still get damaged. September 21st, on the way to the cash. In traffic waiting, seconds later, hear a loud crash. My neck jerked left, side went numb. Only feelings that I had was my right side of tongue. I cracked a smile, even though it's a half. Tramadol and Percocet keep me with a laugh. One attempt, you gon' limp when that 45 blast. I be on the paper chase like it be my last. I aim for the future, but end up in the past. I try to stay positive, but the memory flash. This pain is mental, yeah. Let me turn up the tempo, yeah. Speak my mind on this instrumental, yeah. Man, I wish it wasn't simple.
Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Head held high. There's nothing to shame. Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Look me in my eye. Can you feel the pain? Head held high. It's nothing to shame.
I know some white girls who give good head, and the sad thing is everybody know it. Grey Goose, 2 Ice Cube with few punch, the only way I pour it. 2 Baby 9 with.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get into our show because we got a great topic for y'all. So let's get into it. It's real in the field, you dig? What's going on with you, bro?
What it do, man? You can hear me good?
Yeah, man, I can hear you good.
That's what's up.
Episode 2 of It's Real in the Field. We're talking about support systems tonight.
Man, we got the support system levels, bro.
Okay.
People don't understand, man. Like, it's a difference than support. I mean, you know, we all know support is support, but when you got support levels, I think that's when you really find out people true characters and like they support system patience with you or just to make it come together and they be like, okay, I know this person got me. You get the breakdown, you get to put them in their own character, their own category to be like, I know this person going, or I know for a fact not to leave this person. So,
right.
So okay, like I say, let's start with the different levels of, let's say, the support system when it comes to let's say medical.
Okay.
All right. So let's say medical. Let's say, for example, let's say like your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know, let's say she go to the doctor, got fungus growing up under the toe or whatever. So now they gotta take out that toenail, right?
Right.
All right. So let's give her an age. Let's say she's 60.
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool. Okay, of course, in the beginning, you know, you're gonna Epsom salt soak it. You're gonna wrap it. Put the antibiotic on it, the ointment or whatever.
Right.
And, you know, you wrap it up and that's it. But you do that constantly. You got to do it every day. You do it. It goes from, I think it goes from like 2 times a day. No, two
Yeah.
times. Yeah, 2 times a day. Let's say the nails start growing back. So now she comfortable. Now she be like, let's skip a day. You know what I'm saying? Because it's getting better. You feel me?
Right.
But you so dedicated, and you so dedicated to being consistent with it. You gonna do it on time. Even when it's healing, you still gonna make sure you bandage it, wrap it. I think then at that stage you start doing the peroxide just to clean it
Keep
off,
the germs.
ointment, bandage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But the whole thing about it is, okay, she say, well, I'm hurting, I'm in pain. I don't want you to touch it tonight. You know? No. No matter how you feel, that toe gonna get done. You
Right.
Cause my support, that support level is my support level right now is so high on focus on getting your toe straight.
Yeah, that's my primary
So
objective.
therefore we going through all the whatever the process to getting it done that's on this paper. We ain't skipping nowadays. I may let's say you may go to sleep and you forgot to do it. Hey, you gonna wake up. Hey, we finna do your toe. No, I don't want to get up. Nope. We gotta knock it down. We gotta get it.
Yep. We're not missing this
You
day.
know? Yeah. So now if you think about it, like if you doing it like that, like that's a support system. So outside looking in, like you're gonna do what you need to do to take care of home and run.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna do what need to be done. Even when it's healing, that's when a lot of people, make that mistake too. Like when something healing, that's when you start working on it. You'll work on it, but you ain't gonna work constantly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you do.
Nah,
You lose sight of that because you think I'm already in that healing process. So all the hard work and all the dedication I was putting into it, I can slack off a little bit. Yeah.
nah. You gotta keep that. You gotta keep that support system high, and man, we gotta stay on top of it, man. So it's like I always compare that to that because I know even though it's something so simple, but at the same time, if you don't put that, if you don't take care of it or put that support system in, making sure that you do it exactly how it need to go, you could lose that toe, process get thrown back. You know what I'm saying? It like just so much stuff could happen. Like if that support system ain't high,
All
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And then too, think about it too. Let's say like taking meds. Okay, like let's say like pops. He gotta take that aspirin a day. It'd be like an aspirin. He can skip it sometimes. No, I want him healthy. So let's say we get in a situation when he don't need to take it. I know we good then. That's just like an immune system. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to keep that stuff up every day, man. Like it's just that support. Like you doing what you need to do to handle whatever you doing, even if it's something so simple.
I follow
So
you.
yeah, so I think that's like I think a lot of stuff like that too could define your future. Like for the outside looking in. So let's say like if it's a family person, and like this person told people, you know what I'm saying? Like if he taking care of his old people, he ain't letting no slack up. Whatever need to be done, he making sure that medicine. You know, we could have a show. We could have a show in Georgia. Okay, before we go to that show, we're gonna make sure this done. We ain't leave no list. We're gonna make sure it's done.
Right.
Or I'm gonna leave some reliable people here to make sure that they do it. Make sure they take it. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like, well, we can skip it one day. We can skip it one day. It ain't gonna hurt. Nah, it ain't gonna hurt. But at the same time, that process of me my support system for y'all is so strong because it's all genuine and it's all out of love that I'm gonna make sure that we ain't skipping or going around none of that.
Right, and I think it does have longevity because if you relate back to episode 1 when you was talking about the inner string system, it all correlates with that of you becoming so routinely to doing something that it's just in your essence to be like, all right, even though I know we were supposed to skip today, but I just don't feel too comfortable. So you still gonna play something, a
Yeah.
systematic play of something to keep it going. Like I ain't finna let you just slack off like that because, like you say, you don't want to fall back 3 steps and have to restart all the way back from the beginning until you got so far.
Yeah. And then too, think about it too like this, like let's say therapy. Now me, I'm a big wrestling fan. These boys, they go out there, they may tell they may tell the knee or the ACL, and then you will see them back out there in like a year, flipping,
Right.
jumping off the ropes. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna put this much support in myself. Okay, I'm gonna go to therapy. Therapy only what 2 times a week, 45 minutes. You still got all these hours in that whole day. So therefore, I'm gonna take me some pain meds when I finish, cause I know I'm gonna be hurt. Then when I wake up, get back on the grind, do what I need to do. Put that just because I'm starting feeling, oh man, I can move a little bit more today now. Like I can move a little bit today. I ain't hurting as much, so I'm gonna skip. I ain't gonna work out today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, nah, man, you gotta have that same thing, man. Cause like you want to be better, and I be looking at that like, how some people even honestly, that's how most people be hating. They be like, dang, I can't believe, they must be on steroids or something like this. Nah, man, this great consistency work. That support system level is so high to like now ain't nobody supporting you because really you supporting yourself, but your support level is so high when it comes to whatever you're trying to do that you want to get back to that same stage that you was doing.
Right. That makes perfect sense. That's deep though.
Uh,
When you think about it, you're right.
yeah, because ain't nobody doing it for you. You may be like, hey, therapy been working for you. Who your therapy? You your therapy. You only got therapy 2 times a week, maybe 45
Right.
minutes, maybe. You putting in that work. Even when you go to therapy, you making them steps. They may say you want 3. They may say give me 3 sets. You only could do 2 at the time. Okay, cool. That's cool. But at the same time, you still got 45 minutes to still do that extra set.
Right.
You know what I'm
That
saying? Like,
conditioning change your life.
yeah. And then you gotta think about it too. Like, if I'm putting this much on myself when it comes to me supporting me, so my loved ones, they getting the same. They getting it out. And that's what I be wanting them to witness. I want them to witness like that support system. Like that's why I say the support system is a level to there's a level to anything you do. You know what I'm saying? So like I think about it that way. Now we dig a little, let's say like when we dig a little deeper, now we go to the different levels for providing in a relationship when y'all ain't staying together.
Okay.
Most people be like, what he got to bring to the table? You know, I'm like, finance ain't gotta be the only thing. If one, we separate. You taking care of you before I came. I was taking care of me before I came.
Right.
So, but now since like, and then that support system get built out of trust, and then sometimes you really just take a chance on it.
Agreed.
So let's say holding, let's say if I let's say 2,000. Let's say I got $2,000. All right, I'm gonna let you hold these 2,000. All right, I'm letting you hold these 2,000, and you tell me, you say, "Hey, babe, I need to hit that 2,000." Okay, cool. I agree to it because me.
Okay.
It ain't like I need it right now because if I needed it, you wouldn't be holding it.
Okay.
If I needed it, you know. What I'm saying?
Right.
So now, okay, cool. So yeah, I'm letting you hold it. Ask me, could you get it? I'm like, cool. Yeah, you can get it. No problem. I ain't gonna ask you for it back. Not now, but you know I gave it to you. So I'm like, so you can look at it two ways. Dang, back or when you in the tight or when you in the gym, you gonna want the same thing in return.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do. You
All
do.
right. All right. Now check this out. So let's say 250. I gave you. I let you 250, and she say, "All right, thanks, babe, for the 250. I got your money back." I be like, you know what? I don't need it now. Can you hold it for me? She say, yeah. Okay, cool. I don't need it. Once again, I'm letting you hold it. So, you know, I'm out here doing whatever I'm doing. Now the car done messed up. So let's say I need 250. I ain't gonna say 250. We just gonna say, let's just say like 150 and plus, you know, you just want to go on and get it now. You know, you're gonna go on and buy a little house supply. You ain't gotta go in your money, you know, be like, shoot, I just thought about it. I got shot at holding like, you know, 250 for me. Let me just go on and get that.
Right.
She say, well, I ain't got it. Okay. Be like, well, you didn't need it. Because if you need it, you wouldn't let me hold it. No, I let you hold it because I thought I could trust you with holding it without touching it. And if you needed it, you would ask me. So therefore, I thought you was, how can I say this? I look to you as my support system for holding whatever I need to be held without nothing to it. So it
Yeah.
didn't matter what I had going on. If I didn't need it, I knew it was safe because I know you was gonna keep it for me because that's the type of support that I thought I had from you. You know, now I'm treating you like, to me, you my bank. Because normally
Right.
when I give you stuff, you don't touch it. So therefore, now I'm so comfortable with you that I could just give you that and I'm fine. So you my support. So that support level with you right now is like on fire because I'm leaving you the cash. But then let's say now dive a little deeper. You get a little something. Okay, cool. Let's say you get more. And then they'd be like, well, let me hold something now, you know, like whatever. Now I can't even, if I give you something, it's gonna be out the kindness of my heart. But when it comes to no matter what I got going on, I ain't gonna never let you hold it no more. Because I don't look at you at that same support level. Like I know you're not gonna support me when it comes to holding the money. If
You
that
done
makes sense.
violated. That's messed up. You had
Yeah.
one job. You couldn't do that right. Now I
Oh yeah.
read up. Now I read
Uh,
up. I was supposed to come back to you with the trust system, but nope. You know what? I'm gonna prove it to myself. I got you, Shawty.
yeah. But this the thing too though. It's not saying that I don't trust you or that I ain't saying that you don't support me. I'm just saying that I know you're not gonna support me when it comes to me giving you something and you holding it for me. Like meaning cash. I mean, I may give you something else, but it won't be cash. I may trust you with my secrets, but I ain't gonna trust you with cash. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't gonna be that because now I know when it comes to when you supporting for holding me. Okay, you tell me, babe, I got you. I support you. You know, you can leave whatever you want with me. I mean, that's a sign of support because you support me with holding what I want you to hold. You know what I'm saying? Even though you were giving it back, and I told you I didn't need it, and you told me you could. So to me, that's like, okay, you're gonna support this by holding it and keeping it safe for me for when I need it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then I think a problem too when it be like, well, you know, like I don't trust you now. I'm not saying I don't trust you. I'm saying I don't trust the support of you holding nothing of assets. You know, you could say, well, I need it. I don't care what you needed because it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't what it was. So now you done violated the trust. So now let's say let's say now on a hit, let's say now like on a did something, or let's say on a scratched off a lotto ticket and I got like 25. I ain't giving you nothing to hold for me. Nothing. Then now think about it. In relationship, that'll cause a friction.
Right.
It'd be like, oh, so you don't this and you don't this, and I did this for you, I did that for you. Oh, you forgot that you also did keep this safe for me too. Well, I needed my car or whatever. Don't nobody care what your excuse was. Because if you needed it that bad, what you would have did, you would have iced me instead of doing it yourself, then replace it.
Bingo. That's the nugget in it.
Yeah.
So,
and once again, look at the longevity. Now in my mind, I'm thinking I can't trust you with no cash. But at the same time, I ain't gonna say that. Because if I think about it, I can't trust you with it. I ain't gonna go that depth in it, but I'm gonna say, I know you'll support me, but I'm gonna just keep it with the cash because that's what you did. I'm only labeling what you did.
right.
Not an overall process. So it's tricky. Let's say like support your dream or whatever. Matter of fact, let's say lashes. Let's say like if you do lashes or whatever. Okay, well, my workplace, what I'm gonna do, I don't know nothing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get your flyers. I'm gonna spread the word about you. I'm gonna, tell the people, hey, shout out doing lashes. Find a way to just get it right. I mean, I ain't gonna even tell. Sometimes I may not even tell you about it. I may just, when I'm out, just doing it. Now that's something you didn't even ask me to do. You over here doing your own thing, but by me being out and going places and going to work, especially when I work with females, especially the ones who I know wear the lashes, I'm just telling them. Now that's something that you didn't even have to tell me to do.
Right.
So that lets you know, like, my support system with you, that level is high. I mean, let's say I may not be buying the products because you're doing good. You ain't asking me for no help at all because, you booming. But I'm still going to spread the word. So you get my support without asking me, and I'm doing it on a daily basis. Now, if you think about it long term, you ain't got to ask me to do what should already be done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
They're just like doing music. Let's say I'm a rapper. And you ain't okay. Let's say you share the stuff, or your guy friends on your social media or whatever. You ain't never sent nothing. You ain't never sent nothing to none of them. You probably share maybe one or two. I appreciate you for that. I appreciate that for the one or two. But when it comes to a support system of being, you really supported me, you held me down. Or let's say I do an interview and I'm shouting out to people, I'm not gonna shout you out. I mean, why should I? Because the support system with you, when it comes to me being music, your support system, or should I say your support level is not high when it comes to me and my music.
Now, if I got one or two shares, then everybody else done took them through the roof. Of course, you just got put at the bottom of the bucket list.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it be stuff like that get looked at too, and I think stuff like that can also cause like a little riffraff.
It does.
But that's why I say identify it, and I ain't gonna say don't take it personal, but just know your support system with the person. You know what I'm saying? Like, know that support system. Like, most people, when you start booming, that's when people start doing this and doing that. But no, we gotta get it. I want you to have that support system, and then Because when we get up there, I ain't gonna say it's not gonna matter, but it's not gonna be as important, and you still not gonna have a higher rank. You know what I'm saying? Like, how can you? Like, how can you even blame me for doing that? Let's say, like, if you go to college, I know for a fact you just ain't gonna go out there doing that. I ain't telling you that. But I know you talking this, you talking to your friends, you may be like, hey girl, check this out. Or you may be like, hey, tell your boyfriend to check this out. Let me know what you think or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do something. But even if you don't, even if you don't do it, I won't be mad. But the whole key thing right now is support system and the level of it. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
You know, so and like I remember I was talking to one of my favorite persons about she do cakes. Like she, you know, she good at baking and stuff. I was talking to her about it. And I was like, well, you know, if you want to do that, well, you know, I help you. You know, I help you. I mean, I don't know what I do, but I help you try to get it out there. Even if it comes with just, even if it comes with just me buying the buying the mix or whatever it is. I don't know, but I help you with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me some samples or something, and I, you know, I take them to work and be like, you know, hey y'all, we got whatever. You know, find a way to sweeten it up and just present it out there.
That means you got a high support level system. Like for you to go to that measure, like look, I'm gonna go get the, like you say, some cake mix, whatever you need, just to start y'all. If you serious and I can see by my level of support that this person's serious, I'm gonna take that risk on you. I'm gonna take that gamble. I'm gonna, like you said, I'm gonna go to work. Hey, look, I got a few samples from so and so. They trying to get started. Let me know how you, based on your taste buds. I'll take it back to this person. Boom, 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 and we'll see if we can continue marketing it.
Yeah, and then too at work, you know, people love to eat, so you may just bring it. Just be like, I just brought it from the house, y'all. My girl made it, or, you know, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know they gonna knock it down. You know they gonna let you know if it's good or if it ain't. But the whole thing about it is, you know, that's something I'm willing to do to support you. You know, you probably just say, well, you know, yeah, you just help me buy the ingredients or whatever. Okay, well, I could do that. But let's say I ain't really got the money to buy the ingredients or help with the ingredients because I got other stuff to do. So, well, you give me the product, I'm still gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the whole thing, it don't gotta be dealing with money. You feel me?
Right.
Like, you could give me this and I ride around. We got a store, you know, we got like a store up here, all night store. You know what I'm saying? You got bases and stuff be up there. You gotta take it to them. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting out the camera. Hey, let me get y'all tasting this cupcake or whatever. Oh man, it good. Hey, shout out so and so in here. Oh yeah. You know what I mean? I'm bringing something to the table. You feel me?
Exactly. That's some real support. Yeah.
You know, like, it's the fact of bringing it. Let's say the understanding behavior. Okay, understanding the behavior. Let's say, you know, to me, I don't believe in having somebody equal. I always believe somebody always out where, you know, somebody always more advanced than the next person.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, and what I mean by that, I don't mean like overall. I mean like, let's say like I may have a good week, so you know I'm high, so you know, so I ain't got no type of, I'm happy. You know what I'm saying? But over here, maybe, you know, she may have like bad days or whatever, or you may know, you know, especially when you get to know people, they tell you everything they done been through, so they know if this don't happen, they feel like this. So you always got that strong person, and you always got that kind of weakish person. You know what I mean?
Right.
So let's say, okay, so let's say you get mad at me one day because whatever you got going on, it'll maybe trigger whatever you used to go through, and now you just feel like don't nobody care because this one thing didn't go right for you. So now you feel like you don't care, and now you taking that out on, you taking that out on one of your favorite persons. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So instead of me getting mad with you, I want to understand this behavior. I want to understand this bad behavior that you got. So my support system for you would be not blaming you for this bad habit that you told me you had. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna blame you for that. My support system for you is so you support even when you talking crazy.
Right. I got you.
You know, I know you done had one of them girls, man. You know, they don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you no more. Just talk crazy to you for no reason because they going through something. But then, they apologize for it later on.
And you was still sitting like you be waiting on that moment. Like I knew you
You
was
wait.
gonna have that little rant, but we still cool.
Yeah. But then you think about it, let's say like if you didn't really kill though. Because I think they have any type of support system. You gotta kill. But let's say if you didn't kill, then that would have been the end of that. As soon as they ran off with that,
Absolutely.
As soon as they ran off with that type of noise,
it would have.
So then you look at it. I mean, your day always don't go bad. I mean, your day always ain't gonna go good. So I done supported you. I done supported you with a whole lot. You know what I mean? Like a lot of misunderstanding situation that one they like simple. Like you letting something so simple get to you. But at the same time, my job is not to judge, which I'm not gonna judge.
Right.
I may think it, but I ain't gonna tell you that. You feel me? So my support system to you to even listen to it, understand, even when you go crazy, I'm gonna talk to you, be like, yo, you need to chill out, whatever. But the support system gonna be that support level with you at that need to be high because one, I know like, okay, I know what you said you went through and I know how you handle things. So now I gotta have that patience. Like people don't understand, man. Patience is like a lot of things that a lot of people lack, man. Like if your buttons could be pushed so easy, then that patience, when you lose that patience, then you'll have a reason. Then you give your excuse. Then you say sorry. That's one thing I try not to do. Is like to lose patience. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. I think that's one thing I'm good at is with the patience. So
I commend that. I can definitely see that in you based off the years. Yeah. You definitely have a lot. That's one of your strong traits. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So therefore, I put my support system in being patient with you. Like that's a support system, man. You may say, "Oh no, you ain't did this, you ain't did that." Being with you when you say stuff like that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You just said some hurtful stuff, but at the same time, my understanding level, I'm understanding your behavior, and at the same time, I'm supporting you while you're going through this by continuing to be here, by continuing to not downgrade you when you already in the place.
Right.
So, but now let's go a little deeper with it. Let's say now, sometimes even the strong get tired of being strong. So, only you because one of my favorite persons. So therefore, like you hearing all the news. You hearing all the good, you hearing all the bad. Maybe you in the mood or something, or maybe you going through something. But if you don't tell me, or you may say, well, you don't ask. Like, how can I ask? Or let's say I got 7 things they didn't know of going on. And I only know at time when I'm going through something, I ain't thinking about nobody else going through. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you going through whatever you going through, you ain't nobody else but yourself. Because you like, this is what I'm going through. So when I'm calling you, I'm pretty much just want to tell you about what I'm going through. Because one, it don't got to me. I'm frustrated. Whatever the damage done to me that, you know what I'm saying, that got me out of my character. Now it got me want to have a bad behavior. But but yeah. And then you ever notice the ones who could take a lot of stuff from people, but they don't be mean to that person. But once whatever they going through finally hit them, they like a whole different person.
Yep, because I'm one of them people.
You know, like I don't put up with so much stuff, and my patience is so strong. But when on through and it don't finally build up on me, I just want to let it out. At least I know it may not change it, but at least by me telling you, and I know it's good. It's good for me to tell you because you know you're one of my favorite people, and I know I got that support system with you to be like you could tell me anything without free of judgment, all that good stuff. But once you make it, and then you talking, once you be like, you make it seem, well, you know, okay, you could say something, but you didn't mean that. But when you said it, we know what it meant.
By the
You know what I'm saying?
actions
Like,
and the tone of it. Yeah.
yeah, they're like me saying, like, oh, they're like you calling me, oh man. So I'm gonna think. First thing you gonna think is like, oh, you don't want to talk then? Okay, fine, cool. These like, no, I ain't say that. But come on, man, I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I picked up on that energy in the opening line. Like, oh, my bad. I called
Exactly,
you at the wrong time.
exactly. So therefore, now that support system that you thought you had, it don't drop. Not saying that I'm not gonna talk to you ever. What I'm saying is I'm not gonna talk to you when I get to a higher level. When I get to a higher feeling some type of way, I know I can't call you because now you got me feeling like I'm aggravating you. You know, like you don't want to talk, like you tired of me pretty much. Cause you know, like especially if you're going through a lot and you're going through 7 things, and let's say it's a process to at least 2 of those things, but you know you got to deal with it for this little time because you know what the end game gonna bring. So that's like that's a consistent, a continued thing that you gonna go through until you reach your end game or whatever it is that you got planned. The way you got to handle it.
I follow.
You know what I'm saying? But then when you sit here and come and be like, you say something to make that person feel like they tired of you or whatever, but you say you didn't mean that. But then you turn around and say, well, that's the way maybe how it can be. That don't even make no sense. So now your patience with me, nothing like my patience is with you.
Yep. We done built that energy up. Now we got that friction of energy. Because, like you said, if the tables are turned, and I know anytime it's an issue you might go to, and then this one particular time I'm finally going to my go to, and your energy was like, nah, bro, not today. Now I'm feeling some type of way because you was my go to and the time that I needed you. So once I calmed down and you coming to me with the, hey, man, now I got the sour attitude in reverse for how you treated me during that time frame.
Yeah, man. And then you know that support level, like now you think about it, now you realize, or you think and be like, I ain't never had this support system with you now. I thought I did, but now this is the time that I really, really need to, repeat it or whatever it is. So this me going through what I'm going through. You know, when you were going through what you were going through, even when you were talking crazy with your bad behavior, I sat there, my support was still high. I ain't judge, I ain't say, man, forget this and leave. But I want the same thing in return. But when you don't get it like that, that support level don't get looked at the same.
It changed the game.
Then you got to think about, I think stuff like that too change relationships, change friendships. I think it changed a lot of things too.
It does. And it does just based off of personal experiences that I know of. It has happened multiple occasions to the point where I don't know. I guess you go through self reevaluations, and you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like you say, sometimes that energy already be there. You just got to a point that you done supported the person so much that you finally drew out the reason why they was already kind of acting shady. So you're like, okay, I supported you through your ups and your downs, and mostly through your downs. But now I'm going through a down period, and I see your true colors.
Yeah, it could be like that. And at the same time, I won't even hold that against them. But I just won't. come to them when I'm at that point when I feel like I'm about to explode, or like I just pretty much just cut it out. I mean, until we, resolve it, sit down and have a conversation about it. But in the meantime, like, how can you not expect for that that support system level to even decrease? Like, how can you not?
Right.
They're just like, and then you think about it, they're just like a vent. Like, you'll never hear me say nothing bad about my favorite people. But at the same time, you will hear me voice my frustration. And that's a difference. I'm not telling you I hate this, I hate that. I'm telling you what I don't like, whatever the situation is. And you one of my persons to go to, because one, ain't nobody in life gonna ever hear me talk bad about my people. But if we go to you, who's supposed to be my favorite person, you know my frustrations. And you know what I'm tired of, but you're not hearing me say who I'm tired of. It's just I'm tired of the situation. And again, Timmy, I could be just coming home from work tired and got to deal with this. We may have paper. We may have 150 paper plates back there, but we come home to all the dishes. You see what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It could be something. It could be something so simple as that, but at the same time, the simple stuff is the stuff that really bothers us as
The
people.
triggers, that's some triggers then.
Yeah, but so stuff like that. I'm voicing it with you. So I'm like, I ain't finna call nobody else and talk about. No, I ain't doing that. You my safe haven, supposed to be. You know what I mean? So whatever I need to talk about, yeah, I'm gonna talk to you about it. Even sometimes you may call me, you may be like, you don't know what's going on, but you just hear me complaining and talking. But once you make it known to me that, or you make it seem like I'm getting on your nerves, or you tired of me, like, how can I do that until you tell me otherwise?
Exactly. Like that, which would mean communication would play a big part in those situations.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, how can you not? How can you not? Like, that level, like, I want you to have that same patience with me as I had with you. Cause I know when I blow up, I know I'm gonna make you mad. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm gonna do. I may not even do nothing. I may just don't even talk. I like, but at the same time, I want your support system to be like, I want you to carry me like I carry you. You
That's
feel
all
me?
we ask
When it
for.
comes to, when it comes to that bad behavior, you know what I'm saying? So when I give that bad behavior, I want you to, hey, bring me back. Talk to me. You ain't gotta say much. I come back, but you gotta attempt it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So let's say uh and then you already know when you stressed, when you are really dealing with what you're going through, you really don't want to hear nothing about nobody, distance yourself. But at the same time, just because that support system that you have and the level that you have, so if I'm to sit here and listen to you when I got my own problems, that's high. That's very high. That support is high. You know, you ever talk to somebody and the stuff they talk about make no sense, and it stresses them so bad, and they keep talking about it, then it starts stressing you. It make you mad. It make you mad because they talking about it. Like, oh, this shouldn't even be making you mad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely go through those situations.
Yeah. But your support system for them is so strong, you will take it, give them the advice, and own it like it's yours. You know what I mean?
Yep, I done it. I don't know how you know that, but I do that. Like oftentimes, have done those type of situations. It'd be one of the
Yeah.
moments like, if, especially when it's a repetitive situation of stress, and be like, I done gave the resolvement. Nah, okay. But instead of taking that anger approach, I'm gonna calm down and be like, look, we can get through this. And after I say this, it's done. Like, don't come back to me no more. We done crossed that bridge. Now let it be.
Yeah. You know me, man. I just let them talk, man. I just let them talk, and at least I listen to it. And I mean, cause you doing all the way. I ain't tripping. It'd be crazy, man. So let's go to, let's say, the vent. I think that's a lot of things too. A lot of people feel like they can't do is vent to people without this, without they laundry or secrets or whatever it is getting out.
Right.
So for me to come to you to vent, I'm just expressing my mind. I think for people to do that now, I think you gotta really have a good support system with them. Like I gotta really have that good support system with you because I want what I'm saying to get out. I ain't gonna it ain't no such thing. I ain't gonna say is what they call it, they say, oh nah, you like to be sneaky. Nah, I ain't sneaky, I'm private.
There's a difference.
Yeah, I'm private. You know what I mean? Cause if that's the case, you'll know way more. Everybody else will know what you know.
Yeah.
So then people be like, I wonder why this person did this. Nah, it's same. I mean, I want everything in one, but if your support system ain't highlight that, then it's cool. And that's another thing too. Like that's like I know like you're a good person. We cool, we vibe and everything, but we know not to tell you no secrets. So your support, you got a good support system. You got a good support system everywhere else, but keeping your mouth closed.
Yeah, what department we done sealed you off from?
And that's okay. That's cool. It just shows that level that you can't say nothing to what you call it, but if you need some work done, this is a good person to go hire. Or this is a good person that'll will put down that work for you who will actually get out there in the field with you and grind for it. But you just can't talk to them. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing you don't want told. So that bring it down to like, okay, well you're a good talker, but we know you ain't gonna keep it to yourself, so I'll just feed you nothing. So when you go tell it ain't nothing. So you know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
But I think stuff like that, man, it'd be pretty good though. Like I don't think there's nothing wrong. I ain't gonna say wrong, but I don't think it's no bad support system when it comes to somebody actually support. And there's good, but I ain't gonna say it's bad because if you can find something to support you in any type of way, I think that's still like a little blessing. But it just depends on that level of it.
Agreed.
Because I know I do a lot, bro. I do a lot of stuff.
Yes, you do.
I got a lot of things. So for me to talk to you and tell you what's going on in my head, my thoughts, I got to look at you as a high support system. No medium, high. You know what I'm saying? Gotta be, man.
I respect that.
I gotta let's say I know a couple people, I know somebody. They was good relationship. Relationship was fine in the beginning. Then they messed up with Facebook. Cause she was inboxing some Facebook guy. The guys were inboxing her, but she was showing attention.
Okay.
All right. So you find out about it. So now it's like, now like my support system of trusting you is not like, it's not there. Cause now I'm thinking whatever, you could be running your business or whatever, but now I'm thinking you doing, whatever you're doing, it don't matter. You just ain't got that support system. My support system now is not how you when it comes to that type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But they be like, well, that's old. It's old, but you done it.
That's your credibility on the line.
That's just like what? Credit score, man. You done it. If you did it, you did it. Now let's say, well, I don't gotta have it. I don't gotta have it. I get rid of it. I'm gonna tell you no, don't get rid of it. I'm like, nah, cause if I can't trust you around this, I know for a fact we ain't got no future. You feel me?
Oh, off the rip.
But what I'm gonna want you to do though, cause I know I would, don't let me tell you to get rid of it. You get rid of it. You get rid of the you know, you get rid of the ones who trying. You know what I'm saying? You do that. I don't gotta. I shouldn't have to tell you nothing. Don't ask me to do it. You know, it's crazy, man. They're just like They're just like, and then it just it's just crazy, dog. Like it's just so like, man, you know, like the support system, man, it goes so many different ways. It goes from friendships to family to relationships to little things. Something so simple like the intensity could be high. Like, man, I know this is my support system. Like you can have a good support system, or you could. It don't even got nothing to do with you. It could be how you supporting somebody else. Like let's say like a family member, and you be like, I want that. So I'm gonna stay with them because I know for a fact they gonna hold me down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think stuff like that defines a lot of people.
I can agree.
You know, yeah, man. It'll I think it'll bust down. I think a lot of relationships fold, end, or even get created on stuff like that.
And a lot, especially this day and time, because everything is based off of I see it. That's what I want to idolize, and try to make it mine. So yeah, I agree.
Yeah, man. Let's say like a health issue happened, and you don't have that same health issue, but one of your favorite people have it, and you stay with this person through that. You don't judge them, you don't throw it up in their face, you don't nothing, but you stay with them through that. To me, I would be like, if I stay with you through that, I want you to know. Well, I want you to be able to see that my support system for you is very high.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of people don't stay with stuff they don't understand.
True.
And then a lot of people too, like before they get the facts, they like to think, and then they act off their emotions and feelings. I try to go off the facts. I think I'm probably like 90% facts, 3% emotions, and 2% feelings.
Okay, that's you. I'm like the total opposite. I'm straight off the feelings.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I move like that, man. Cause I know for a fact. Cause I know like you may see something. Like for example, like one of my favorite persons, they found a video, but the video was totally harmless. Like I could explain it to you. I could give you the reason why. It was total. You know what I'm saying? Like it was total. Like harmless. You know what I'm saying? But the way maybe it could have been the way it looked, but at the same time, it could have been just what they saw. And then again, it wasn't nothing hidden because it was right there in the open. You know what I'm saying? Like it's right there in the open. Now, if it was something to hide, and your person don't move this type of way. Your person don't move that type of way. So off the rip, once again, that support system.
Right.
That support system is like, okay, well, I know for a fact. Oh, nah, he ain't gonna move. I know that. Just because you see something, don't, like get the facts before you move off it.
That's all. That's what counts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like anything, man, like the little health issue thing, like it was like a good move. Like don't jump. Even when the facts came back and it still didn't make sense, still stayed with, you know what I mean? Still stayed with the person. So therefore, you feel like in return, when you blow up out of anger, I mean, you want the support system.
Yes, you do.
So it's crazy, man. Like I got that topic from I'm talking to some music guys. I'm talking to some music guys, man, and we were talking about support system. They were like, well, you know, we got some guys gonna support you doing this, some guys doing that. But then you got some guys like me. I'm gonna get your song, and I'm just gonna share it to my people who I know interact with me. I'm gonna send it out to this email who I know who will reply back. I got some business resources who I can send it to, and I know they'll give me feedback. I got some radio people who may like it, and they'll put you in the rotation. I got some people who may like it, and they may hit you up and be like, offer you a promotion package.
Right.
Like, this is something I'm just willing to do. Like, I ain't telling you I'm gonna do this every day, but I'm gonna do this at least 4 times a week. And I'm like, dog, that's, to me, that's high when it comes to stuff like that, because you got to do the email. You got to send them to your people that you know. Then you send it to your people that you think. And most people, what they'll do is just, you know, send it one time and they don't get no feedback. They done because they feel like it ain't working no more.
Yeah. See, and again, that go back to what you're saying with having that high level support system. We don't stop at that. Send one email, no reply. Nah, we done sent mass emails, and
right.
Let's just say out of 1,000, we got like 560 respond. We're gonna work with them 560 and get round to the rest.
Yeah, even with relationship, you know, you may have a person who be low self-esteem. I mean, your support system with them got to be high.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? It got to be high.
And to balance that out.
Yeah, so because when they blow up or, you know, start talking crazy to you, you still got to keep the level head, still got to keep the patience, and you got to show them, hey, I'm with you.
Absolutely, bro.
You know what I mean? But the difference comes when you don't get it in return.
Oh, that determines your character, boy. I tell you the truth. That's that inner strength pool.
But this the thing though. But check this though. You gonna get support. You gonna get the support system from that same person. But you may not get that same level as support that you gave to that person. You may, you know, the intensity is 1 through 5. I'm gonna give you the 5 because I know for a fact if you were anybody else, ain't no way I deal with this. But just because it's you got my 5. So all this foolishness and all the nonsense and all the stuff that don't make sense, my support system is there to try to something. But when it's my turn or whatever it is, it don't even got to be the same situation. It could just be with anything. You showing that support system of 3 or maybe 2.
Just not even there. It's just
but what that gonna do though? That gonna show you a difference, and it gonna make you want to stop doing or whatever. So now it's like there's no use. Yeah, because they're like, okay, I'm still going through what I'm going through, and I know for a fact I ain't got your ear, or I know for a fact I ain't got that high level support. I ain't got that support system of a 5.
You gonna change? That mean I ain't working hard no more. You didn't kill my momentum.
Yeah, but at the same time, now look at it like this. Now what they supposed to do with the relationship?
Oh.
Now we're gonna be bumping head.
Yep.
We're gonna be bumping head. We ain't talking. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be a lot of stuff going on.
Friction is definitely gonna be there strong.
Yeah,
you don't know how to deal with it.
Yeah, so I think I don't know, man. It's just crazy, man. The world
It's
evolve every day.
every day. That's the truth.
Like the old people say, the Bible fulfilling, man. The Bible fulfilling. But yeah, man, Blizz D. Hope y'all liked it. The topic of the support system levels. You know, somebody support you, and that's fine, and that's a blessing because they actually supported you. But know the difference with your levels. Don't get mad at somebody because you'll give them 1,000 and they can have 1,000. They'll only give you $20. Don't get mad at them. Just know their support level is not as high as yours. You know what
And
I'm
that's real in the field.
saying? Yep.
But you definitely gave me a lot of jewels tonight. That's why you see me tonight. I'm still sitting here like support system just really added to my personal life right now. Like I could see a lot I need to work on after this show.
Hey man, that's what it do, man. I hope everybody enjoyed it. Please do, homie.
Absolutely. So y'all make sure y'all download the Block app today. Everything Entertainment Expo free in all app stores and get blocked in. This has been It's Real in the Field with Blizz D homie and DJ Big Dog. And we'll catch y'all on the next topic. You did.